I'm Brandy Cash, and this is my client Ryan. He came to my office today with concerns about anxiety that manifests into panic. He reports having physical symptoms of a panic disorder, including palpitations, sweating, a heaviness in his chest with sensations of choking, shortness of breath, feeling lightheaded and dizzy, numbness and tingling sensations, along with a fear of losing control and a fear of dying. He stated his primary physical symptoms involve his breathing, which then create a domino effect for his other symptoms. Hi Ryan, you're here today with concerns about the symptoms of your panic disorder. Is that correct?
That's correct, Brandy. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. And you mentioned that your primary physical symptoms that are troubling are your breathing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In order to assist you in managing your breathing symptoms, I'm going to introduce you to interoceptive treatment. Anxiety and panic often involve bodily sensations or symptoms that create fear. These may be troublesome because our response to fear leads to these same bodily sensations, including those you identified, such as your breathing difficulties. The fear associated with these bodily sensations can be sustained because of avoidance, including trying to avoid the sensations altogether or avoiding people, places, and things where they tend to happen. This prevents you from learning about the true danger associated with these symptoms. Are you really in danger? Catastrophic misinterpretation of the symptoms are negative beliefs about the symptoms, including I cannot handle this and I'm out of control. These thoughts increase one's panic and mean that you may fear and avoid your symptoms more readily. Last is interoceptive conditioning, where you learn to fear the symptoms associated with your anxiety and panic. Interoceptive treatment helps to remove your fear of this fear, where the panic is brought on because of the fear of actually having a panic attack. I will be working with you on the fear of these symptoms by using interoceptive exposure. This intervention will expose you to bodily sensations to help you better understand the level of danger these symptoms pose for you. The goal of this method is to evoke the feared bodily sensations, to identify the unhelpful beliefs associated with these sensations, to maintain these sensations without distraction or avoidance, and to replace your unhelpful beliefs about them with new beliefs about these sensations. In this intervention, you will be exposed to exercises that mimic the feelings of a panic attack. In your case, we're going to be doing the breathing exercises. The idea behind this is to face your fears to help you better cope with them and realize they are not dangerous. This will help you to recognize the symptoms of your panic for what they are instead of thinking that you are dying or losing control, and to help you be better equipped to deal with any future panic attacks. As I mentioned, we're going to be doing interoceptive exposure. There are several exercises that involve breathing. The first one is overbreathing. So what I'm going to have you do for 1 minute is overbreathe. You're going to be breathing forcefully, fast and deep. Okay? So for 1 minute, are you ready?
I'm as ready as I can be, Brandy.
Okay. Okay, stop. The 1 minute is up.
Oh, Brandy, I really enjoyed myself except for the dry mouth.
Okay, so what kind of symptoms did you have? Did you have any panic symptoms or thoughts going through your head about the panic?
No.
Okay, and what was your anxiety level during that overbreathing exercise?
I had no anxiety.
Okay. We're going to move forward then and breathe through the straw. You have a straw there.
I do.
What you're going to do during this exercise is for 2 minutes, you're going to breathe through a straw. You're going to hold your nose.
I do have sinus issues.
And breathe through the drinking straw. You ready?
As ready as I can be.
Go
Already
ahead.
used that line.
You can just take normal breaths if you, but not with your nose. You have 30 seconds. Okay, you're done. And now, Brian, during that exercise, how did you feel?
Despite my calm demeanor, Brandy, I felt out of control and very anxious. I'd say it was a 7 out of 10.
Okay. So, did it mimic your panic symptoms?
Very much so.
Okay, and do you know what was going through your head at the time?
Panic.
Okay. The third exercise that we're going to do involving breathing is holding your breath. What you're going to do is for 30 seconds, you're going to hold your breath.
Well, this sounds dangerous, Brandy.
I promise that you're safe. You're in a controlled environment here with me, and I'm trained in CPR and first aid.
Perhaps I should relax so I don't pass out and hit my head. Tell me when to start.
Are you ready?
Very much so.
Okay, start. Okay, you can stop, Ryan.
Well, Nelly, that one was a doozy, Brandy.
So, what can you tell me about the symptoms and thoughts you were having then?
My heart started racing. I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Okay, what kind of thoughts were going through your head? Did you have panic thoughts, or was it just...
Panic thoughts.
Okay, and how would you rate your anxiety level?
Probably 95 out of 100.
Okay. All right, so as we work on these breathing exercises, what we're going to start doing over the course of this treatment is working on making you realize that those symptoms that you feel during the exercises, they're not something to be feared, and that we can work on controlling them and controlling your thoughts about them.
That sounds wonderful, Brandy. Thank you for your empathy and help.
Thank you so much, Ryan, for helping and for coming to see me. Working with Ryan on interoceptive exposure, I was able to get him to mimic the symptoms of a panic attack in a controlled environment. This helped to expose him to the sensations so that he could better understand that they are panic and are not life-threatening. The hope is that continued exposure to these symptoms will help Ryan to better handle the physical symptoms of his panic, to recognize them as panic symptoms, and to be able to handle any future panic attacks without fear. Thank you.